Okay, so in the beginning, I always need just a minute or two to tune in, and then I start sharing. Okay, enjoy. Okay, I start opening up the energy field. Bring in light. Then I expand the energy field. So expanding the energy field helps to hold more light in the system, and also more awareness comes with that as well. And we can have an always more expanded energy field so that we can hold more light. We always want to hold more light. So light is pure information. And yeah, then we just have higher information coming in and being held in our system. And this helps to transform our system as well. Okay, so I'm expanding it more and more and more. And I fill up the expanded space with more light. So there's a lot of light pouring in right away. Also happy that we're back meditating. So it really wants to come in. It's pouring in like a waterfall, just pours in. So much light is coming in. Open up the energy field more. So always when I open up the energy field more, the light can enter deeper layers. Bring in more light. And then I clear surface energies. So surface energies are just those interferences that are still there for you. if there are any there. So energies that are floating around the top of your system, I'm clearing them because we don't need them at the moment. And the light is specifically working on the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. So basically just expanding those chakras, removing blockages. More information is coming into these chakras. Higher information. So I let it work on those two chakras for the next 2 minutes. Now open up the energy field more. Bring in more light. There's an energy coming in right now, and it contains very, very calming energy. So it calms down the system, calms it down a lot more, a lot more, a lot more. So just allow it to calm down more. And if there is still interference, just allow it to be there. when you allow it to be there, you're basically withdrawing your attention, and then it's not bothering anymore, and it can even dissolve. So just allow your system to calm down more, to relax more. And this just helps to open up the system more, that more light can come in, and also you can drop deeper. So I assist the work on the third eye. The energy is specifically working on the third eye. Chakra. And it removes misunderstandings in that area. So misunderstandings of who and what you are. There are some misunderstandings, and this is blocking to have access um, to who and what you are behind the human. And also, so not just like, yeah, so your true nature on that level, but also maybe not having visions or like knowing exactly where you're from, but just the understanding, the knowingness that in the system, okay, I am just having a human experience, but I'm basically coming from somewhere else. So this is the information that wants to be seen or uncovered. So I'm clearing the blockages around this information. And this is just something that's helping the human experience so much, because you have the knowing then, okay, I'm just having a human experience, but I'm actually from somewhere else, or I'm something else than the human. So just basically seeing behind the human. Now removing the blockages. And there's also now the energy coming into the third eye with the information, accepting having a human experience and having this human incarnation right now. So just fully accepting that, really fully 100% accepting that, being fine with that. So that's coming in, that information that's manifesting there. This basically helps to be not even more okay with having a human experience, but like fully embracing it, fully embracing it. That's what the energy is helping you with. So that's coming in. And spiritual awakening is really seeing who you really are behind the human, so your true nature. And by knowing that and fully living from that place, fully accepting the human experience. So this is basically spiritual awakening. But that information already comes in for us now, so that we can already start being okay with having the human experience, of fully embracing it and not having to go all the way and then seeing it from that perspective and then being okay with the human experience, but we can already have that now, or at least more of it. So more of it. So more of that is manifesting in your system. So I also clear out of the heart chakra parts of you or energies that are not happy with having this human experience. So I'm just clearing those. I don't want this. I don't want this. Energies like that. I don't want it. I didn't choose it, although yes, you did, but um, just some energies there that need to be clearing because they're not true. Um, I don't want that. I don't prefer it. I want to get away from that. That's a big one. I want to get away from that experience, and this is why I want to spiritually awaken, right? But that's a misunderstanding. I mean, yes, when you are on the path of awakening, it seems like you're moving away from the human and you can withdraw from the human experience. But this is just part of the process of the awakening process, because, like I said, eventually you're coming back, um, fully embracing the human experience. So you're moving away, but then you fully come back. And I'm just clearing those energies already, that it's just easier to go through that process. So I clear those energies out of the heart chakra that don't want that experience, don't prefer it, that's resisting the experience. So resistance, also third chakra, clear some energies out of the third chakra as well. Maybe you can experience relaxing more into your human experience already. Maybe you can feel that, the relaxation, the allowing it to be there. It's coming in more and more now. The acceptance of it is more and more here. And now crown chakra. So the energy is working in the crown chakra, and it reminds us that we're always connected. We're always connected up to God and Divine Mother, to higher realms. We're always connected. So the energy is working there as well. And if we want, we are guided. So we have to ask for guidance. It's part of our free will. We can ask for it, then we can receive it. And maybe you can also see how your system relaxes more by just being reminded of this connection. And I'm also strengthening this connection. It's so important for the system. Because then a lot of these survival low vibrational survival energies can start falling away by themselves anyways, or you don't believe them, and also you don't act on them so much, and then they can start falling away. Because when you know you're connected, you're guided, there is not so much need for these low vibrational energies anymore. There is only need for survival when you are a individual that's separate from everything, right? But when you know you are part of something higher and you're connected and you're guided, um, you don't need the fear, you don't need the protection. So there is more light coming in now. So even more light is coming in. So I expand your energy field more. That you can hold more of that light that's coming in your system, but it's also surrounding your system, of course. So I'm expanding even more. And also the more of the light you have in your system, the less something, let's say, on the outside can interfere with you. Meaning, you are in a certain vibration. This light has a certain vibration. You are in this vibration. And of course, the more this vibration or this light manifests in your system, or more you have access to that, the more it is there all the time, the less something from, let's say, the outside or another energy can interfere. It stabilizes your system more. So this is why we're always expanding the energy field, so that you also have more of that light in your system. Can do more work. So again, I'm working on the third eye chakra. The same information comes in again. You are connected. You are connected up. You are connected. This is very important. You are always connected. Know that. So also when you go through your everyday life, it's always there. This connection is always there. You are always guided. And you're always supported. And the energy pulls you deeper now, pulls you deeper. That you can fall into even deeper meditation. So it's pulling you deeper. So the energy is really specifically working on the third chakra, expanding the third eye chakra. For the third eye chakra, that's what I meant. Expanding the third eye chakra. And also clearing blockages. It's really working there in that area. And it's expanding the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. The lower natures are in the lower three chakras, right? And the energy really wants you to have more access to your higher nature. And this is why it's specifically working on the upper chakras and also having this connection. So this is what it's doing right now. And now the information comes in that the light really wants you to enjoy the light. It really wants to be enjoyed. So allow yourself to really enjoy it, to bathe in it, to feel it, and feel how high vibrational it is. Feel how beautiful it is. And it wants you to really allow you to feel it. And there are clear parts of your system that are basically in the way of that, so that are not allowing you to feel the joy. Because, for example, you don't deserve it, or you're not supposed to feel it. You're not supposed to feel the high vibration. You're supposed to suffer. So suffering is something you're supposed to experience in this life, or it's just part of the human experience. That's also a misunderstanding. Human is suffering. Having a human life is suffering. So clear those energies, those misunderstandings. The human experience is all about suffering or contains suffering. There is a need for suffering. The system has a draw, but this is just part of the survival mode towards, let's say, suffering versus towards joy. Towards what can happen, towards the negative. So it just has this draw. And I'm also easing up this mechanism, because this is when we think about something, for example, on a mind level, we always have we predict the worst outcome. We always predict the worst. And this is just part of this mechanism. So I'm clearing, or I'm clearing and also start help breaking up this mechanism, because it's not necessary anymore, because we want to have access and live in those high vibrations, in the joy and in the love and in the light, because we can live the human life through that totally. There is no need for the low vibrations. But it's really the time only now that this is possible to that extent. So it wasn't possible up until now, but we're living in a time where this is really possible. So this is why we have access to these lights and these informations. And basically right now, you need to allow this light coming in and allow to, yeah, enjoy it. So you need to allow it. And then after a while, for some people, a few days, for other people, a few weeks, for other people, months or years, this is the only experience, the joy. And there is no need for allowing it. We only need to allow it because we don't have the understanding that this can be there for good, basically. So it's just a bridge. The allowing is just a bridge for now. Then I also clear more of the I don't deserve this. I don't deserve the joy and the love. I don't deserve it because I'm not good enough. I'm just not supposed to feel joy and love. I have to earn it. I have to do something significant to experience joy and love, because who and what I am right now doesn't deserve it. So I clear those energies. Always heart chakra, so identification is always heart chakra. Also, I'm supposed to suffer, I'm supposed to suffer, I'm supposed to suffer. Suffering is part of my daily life and part of my human experience. So I clear that energy as well. And suffering is not only like totally low vibrational suffering, it's also just a little bit of low vibrational suffering. That's the best way I can describe it. So there is, a range, but we don't really want any of the suffering. So I'm not only talking about like the hardcore suffering on that level, but also like a mild depression suffering in that kind of way versus a heavy one, for example. So just to give you an idea how the connection up looks like, so it's basically a ray of light radiating from your third eye and crown chakra up. And always depending how open your system is, it's for some people a bit more narrow and for some people really wide. And this is why we do this work, to open up, or to open up this ray, basically to make it wider. So I'm expanding for everybody their ray. So that there is, the best way to describe it, more connection, or you're more connected, more access is there. Everybody's always connected anyways, but we just want to expand that. Okay. So maybe you can feel the opening that's happening on your crown chakra level, up. And maybe some of you sense also more chakras that are above, like 8th, 9th chakra. If you don't worry, but they're just there. I'm just seeing them. So I'm actually strengthening the 8th chakra for you. So I'm pulling your attention up. Maybe you can feel it. If you don't worry. I put also more healing energy into the 8th chakra. Maybe you can experience the change in your energy field, like how your energy field changes from that perspective of the 8th chakra. So when you look at your human from the 8th chakra, it's just a very, very small part of who and what you are. Just sharing what I see. And sometimes we just need a little reminder that we are more than the human, and at the same time, fully accepting our human experience. So both is important. So, and let's sit with that, because there is a lot of light coming through the 8th chakra now in our system, 8th, 7th. Let's sit with that for the next 8 minutes and just enjoy it. We are finished. Thank you so much for joining. That was really amazing.